there live. So, sit there and get lazy. And there's a lot of articles being written, a lot of things being said, a lot of things being put out there saying, yeah, it's okay. It's okay to just kind of lay low, lay back, and, you know, let yourself go, let yourself get comfortable.
So if
that's wrong.
Yeah. If you're running a race, or even if you're just working, if you stop working, or if you stop running and you decide to take a break, what happens?
Well,
you fall behind,
right? And now whenever this breaks, wherever we get back to whatever's the new process here, not only are you going to have to get back to where you were, but you're also going to have to just now excel far past where you want to be, because there's going to be people right now, right here, who are not making excuses. Mm-hmm. We're not reading articles saying, oh, they said it's okay to let myself go for these couple months or a couple weeks or whatever. No, they're getting after it. They're not feeling bad for themselves. They're not feeling complacent. They're finding out who they are, putting themselves to the test, and stepping up to the plate and being who they're supposed to be.
So I want to touch on a subject, though, because you all hear me say that you should give yourself some grace. And it's true. Give yourself some grace. But I say the word grace. I don't say the word excuses. And I don't say the words, oh, go be lazy. Giving yourself grace is not giving yourself excuses. It's not going and just, you know, what's the current hashtag, Netflix and chill. Yeah, you know what? Watch your Netflix, but make sure you get your stuff done. Get it done. Reach for your goals. Don't become complacent. Stay motivated. Stay in it. This is the time to really excel, because those that are listening to the noise that it's okay to just stay in my pajamas all day, and it's okay to just scroll social media and not interact. It's okay to just be just. Like, really, we should take the just out of our vocabulary. Don't just be something. Be something. Right?
No, I agree. So how do we stay motivated?
So what we did and what we started to do way before this started, this is actually started last year. We're supposed to be jumping onto the third phase in about a month. Are we starting that in May?
Yeah, so, we're starting that. So whatever that date is, when we are set up to start it, we're starting it.
That is #75 hard. It is a program that was put together by one of our favorite people, Andy Frisella, and it is a way to establish mental toughness.
It's a no excuses, get after it, no complaints, get moving program. So what that means here is that when we're supposed to start it, we start it. Not that, hey, maybe I'll start in a week. And, you know, I've been guilty of this in the past. I put it off. I put myself to the point, you know, today's not the right day. Tomorrow doesn't look that great either. So maybe I'll do this.
We kind of did that at the first two, right?
I don't know.
We were talking about it.
We actually took a minute and we took, it was a week. And then all of a sudden one night, the most unopportune night, we said, enough of this. We're just getting started. But that's the lesson here is that there is no good time but the now. Yes. And the now is the best time to get started. So, okay, you want to start running? It's pouring out. I'm running 24 miles today. I fucking love it. You know why? Because I'm going to be the only one out there. I have the roads to myself. It's going to be amazing. But why not? You love it too. Why not get out there and run?
And if you've never like run on a regular basis before, just get outside.
Best day to get started.
Yes, because it is horrible out. Just put your watch on.
Just think of it as not horrible. It's a great.
That's true.
Great day.
That's true. It's a great day. It's a great day to go for a run.
And you want to commit? Here's the easiest way to commit. Run outside with your shoes on. Put your feet in the first puddle so your feet are absolutely soaked. And then your thought is, okay, well, I'm in it now. Or I can go back inside and be a wet mess.
Sorry, I just had this image of Jason walking out the house, and there's this really large puddle in front of our driveway. I just see
it's like Charlie Brown. Yeah, like a 4-year-old kid. So in that fact, being your best, being good, being great, pushing forward, pushing to the fact that to show that you're here now, that you're ready to go, is all just a part of doing. It's all part of being. It's all part of just getting after it right here, right now. So 75 hard, right? The lessons learned was it was eat clean. It wasn't now that you follow some diet. No one's pushing you up a corner here. Just
you
eat
can
clean.
follow a diet though. But
yeah, well, you follow your diet, right?
Yeah, what we did was we ate clean, and then for the first and second phases, we incorporated what was that?
Intermittent fasting.
Thank you, intermittent fasting, which really worked out for us.
Yeah, and past that, intermittent fasting is a great thing too to really bulk in your energy. I was finding that I need to eat almost twice as much as I usually eat because I work out a ton, but I was working out even more. Even right now, running the equivalent of 18 marathons this month, I'm pretty much eating the same thing I usually eat. I'm not even bulking up to the point on my eating habits. We'll see. I got whatever it is, 6 more days left or whatever it is, if I have to eat a little bit more or find it. But right now, 75 hard, working out twice a day, one being outside. So you imagine Pili, our little Hawaiian girl here, outside in
the winter,
20-degree, 10-degree weather, on the bike, the stationary bike we set up in the driveway, on just getting out there in the rain and the snow. And this is something that we said we're going to do. And here was the best thing. Find someone to do it with you. If there's not someone, call us. We'll be your accountability partner. But here was the thing.
And while you're outside running with your phone, just be like, guess what I'm doing, Pili? I'm running, or I'm on my bike, or I'm ... outside in the cold or in the rain or in the sunshine. And I'll be like, yes. Get it.
But you know why accountability is awesome? Because I wasn't going to let down Pili. Yeah. I wasn't going to let down Pili, and she wasn't going to let down me.
So I wasn't going to fail him. Because the other thing about 75 hard, before we go through all the 6 things, is that if you fail, you got to start over again from day one.
Day one. Or you can be a quitter and not start over. But if you're here with us today, you're not quitters. Yeah. You're there to be better. You're there to be your best, and you're there to just find your greatness. So it was eat clean, no drinking, 2 workouts a day, 45 minutes each, one being outside, read 10 pages of the book, drink a gallon of water, and that covers it. So
progress picture.
And that was a big thing.
Which a lot of people, when I would follow the hashtag and the people that were doing this around the world, that was one of the things that they would actually forget to do.
No, we'll do scanning a little bit later. I do need some stuff, but I need help.
Our 5-year-old just came in and asked if he could help us in the office.
The greatest thing that's ever happened right now is learning to scan.
guys, go and rest. You guys have your books. Go and rest.
Well, come on.
I'll let you guys. I'll let you guys see what's happening here. Oh, our little guys are the best. So back to 75 hard and mental toughness. And if you are watching this not live, and this is like a few months later, we are actually in COVID. The kids are with us at home, and we are loving it. And 75 hard actually, it helped us basically get ready for all this stuff that's just kind of hit us, because this is easy. Like,
mentally prepared, or was it a challenge? We're
mentally prepared for this challenge that we're in now. 75 hard gives you that mental toughness, because when you're in it and you're working out twice a day, like say if you get to 8-9 o'clock at night and you haven't worked out, you got to get out there no matter what the weather is. You just get out there, you get it done, and then you come back inside and you get, like, if you forgot to read, then you get your pages done. But
the thing about it is you have to make sure you're getting the most important things done. Yeah. You have to get the most important things done, because there's no time in between. You have to get these things done. They're part of it. You have to get your workouts done. You have to eat clean. You have to drink your gallon of water. You got to read your 10 pages. You got to take your progress pic. In between that, you got to do the things that are important with your life. You got to make sure the kids are set up. The kids are getting their full engagement. You have to make sure that we're having our time together. You got to make sure you're focusing on the core things in your business of what you need to be doing. So it's not something where you can waste time, but that's what it is right now. Right now, we have to get the important things done. You have to maximize what you're doing right now to get the important things done, to focus on the topics that are true at hand, that really have to be focused on. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Get them done, get them over with. Move on, move past it. It's now checked off. That's one of your big things on the list. Get it done, move on to something else. Now train yourself, train your mind. So each day, that the harder you've done something the day before, the easier that thing gets done the next day. So you just continue to build and build and build on your momentum here, where all of a sudden you're freaking snowball going down, just really just crushing everything in your path because you've already done the hard things. So now you're doing these hard things. You're doing these things that are huge out there. So when these things start getting a little bit harder, well, you're ready for it. Instead of saying, oh, it's so hard, I'll put that off. I'll do all these little easy things, or, I'll just watch one more episode or whatever. And, Billy and I, we like getting into a show once in a while too, but we don't let it take over our life where it's now the most important thing. So right now we're watching Star Wars with the kids. They're so excited to go through Star Wars. They're really awesome to be with part of that. They want to be on that, and that's exciting for them. And we're loving it. I love Star Wars growing up too. But that's not happening today. It's not happening right now. We have a time where we have to complete tasks. We have to get to that, and that's going to be the reward that we're going to be able to do once we're done with our things.
So 75 hard allows you to cut out the bull poopy. I'll let Jason do all the swearing. It lets you cut out all the bull crap because you don't have time to dilly-dally on like the small stuff. You have to take care of the large things, take care of your big rocks, take care of the things that matter, because everything else just kind of falls away because you don't have time to take care of that stuff. So if it's not important, it falls off your list really quickly. So if you have not read up on 75 Hard, if you do not know who Andy Frisella is, you need to look up his podcast, his old podcast. No, 290. 290. It was episode 290 on his old podcast, the MFCEO Project. It's still on Apple iTunes. He does have another podcast now, but look up MFCEO Project 290. It's a life changer and it's a game changer. And if you guys have any questions about 75 Hard, we're about to go into phase 3. And phase 3 has this, there's a part of phase 3 where you're supposed to either help someone or meet a stranger and have a conversation with a stranger a day. Daily. So that's going to be very interesting to do in this situation that we all find ourselves in where we're all quarantined. So,
but let's be real here. Let's get back to the point is that if you keep telling yourself you should do something and you are not doing it and day in day you're not doing it, then you really don't want it that bad. So be real with yourself, knock it off the list. If you're not going to get done, then push it off the list because it's not important to you. You don't want it bad enough. It's not something that's meaningful to you, your fitness, your family, your future. Because if it was, you'd be doing it. If it was, you'd be getting it done. It would be the priority that would be done because it was that important to you that you had to get this done. You had to get this off your plate because it was everything. You'd be up all night until it was done because it was so important to you to do it. And if it's not something that's that important to you, then yeah, it makes sense you're not getting it done. It makes sense you're putting something else as the priority. So today, across the board, is what are those important things that you have to get done, without any other things that are setting you back because it's everything. It's what's gonna make you come out of this stronger. Because there is no reason that right now you shouldn't come out of this stronger, you shouldn't come out of this bigger, you should come out of this better, you should come out of this being your best self.
So how do you stay motivated with everything that's going on? How do you do it? So number one, for me, it's not giving myself any excuses. No excuses whatsoever. Yes, I live my life by giving myself the grace to take care of things, but I know I'm going to get it done. It's more me not getting down on myself if I take a little bit more time, or if the children need a little bit more care in this time, but I still know that we're going to get it done. I'm going to get it done because I have no excuse. I have no excuse, not the children, not cleaning the house, I don't know. Name an excuse. It doesn't exist.
So number two is if not now, then when? And we can actually go across a couple things here, but if not now, then when? And if it's not that set up date that you're going to commit and you're actually going to get done, then off the board. And past that, number 3, why not me?
Yeah. Why not you? Why do you have to listen to the noise that says that you're allowed to stay in bed until 10 o'clock?
Or I'm too late to the game. Others are too far ahead of me. Someone else knows more to me. Someone else possibly has better luck. Somebody else, thought of the idea in front of me. So I had this bad thing happen. Something else is now in my way. How about instead of that, why not me?
Why not you?
Because it can be you. It absolutely can be you.
Just take take your idea, take your goal, take whatever it is that you want to do and just do it. Go out there and get it started. You want to start a podcast? Start a podcast. You want to help somebody? Help somebody. You want to go become a doctor? Then start studying and become a doctor. I don't know what it is that you want to do, but get out of bed, start doing it. Don't let your excuses stop you. I have the honor on Mothers of Multifamily of being able to interview these amazing women. I've had a few single mothers come on, and these are single mothers that have 1, 2, 3, 4 children, and they, of course, they surround themselves with people that help them, but they manage multi-million dollars worth of real estate, and they are loving life, and they have told me their story from beginning to end, and it's sometimes it's gut wrenching, sometimes it's heartwarming. But the thing is, these ladies got it done, and they didn't give themselves an excuse not to get it done.
And so I was listening to Gary Vee. He's got this great, Tea with Gary Vee that he's doing every day from 9 to 11, which is perfect because you can go listen to him and come right over here and listen to Second Cup of Coffee here with Jason and Peely. But he's always got these people coming on. Not always. So there's people that come on that say, I've been thinking about doing this. And he's always like, stop thinking, just do. Like if everybody would just stop thinking. And he's like, I just want to punch you through this screen right now because all you guys keep telling me I've been thinking about. And he just keeps saying, what my answer is going to be. And they're like, yeah, we do. But it's not that important because they just haven't done it. So ultimately here, you need to get it done. If you want to get it done, stop thinking about doing it. You want to start a YouTube channel? Super, do it. You want to start a social media artist agency? Super, do it. You want to go out there and start painting? Super, do it. You want to learn how to work in the financial industry? Super, do it. I mean, this is such an easy time. You can literally go and type something onto a screen here and something comes back of just showing you somebody out there, like in video. I'm blanking the name, but we had him on a podcast, and it was awesome that he was like, just Google how to build a rocket ship to space. And there's actually a YouTube video to show you how. Okay. So
if you want to be an astronaut, there you go. So before we let you go, we want to just thank you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts that you joined us for a cup of coffee, that you are here, that you are taking the next step. Just by being here and listening to us, you're taking the next step to take your life to a higher level. And thank you. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of this journey.
So we want to hear from you. What are some topics we can talk on that maybe we can't bring value, but we'll try. And maybe it's not something that we know. Well, we'll go learn. And if there's questions out there that discussions or topics that you want to cover, reach out. We want to talk. Maybe we can even bring you on the show here and discuss, because there's a lot of people out there that just need to hear from other people that they're doing okay and you can do okay too.
Let's do better than okay. So if you liked what you heard, subscribe, rate, and review. That would do us a lot of good. It would warm my heart. And thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. All right. We will see you on Monday. This wraps up again another second cup of coffee with Jason and Peely. Go over there, like the podcast. Got a bunch of great guests, bringing a ton of value to the show right here. Peely's drinking some good old
Bustelo? Yes.
Bustelo coffee. Bustelo. Yeah. Bustelo, if you're out there, you want to give us a little sponsorship. Hawaiian girl drinking not Hawaiian coffee is a reach. But on that front, have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend.
See you on Monday.
Thank you. Aloha.